We will not be able to get a Gauss part for doing any of these conduits. But then he will first start to show up on round 3. If we complete all 4 conduits on round 3, we have a shot at a Gauss part. Then for round 4 into infinity, we have a shot at Gauss parts as long as we get 3 conduits done. So we can fail a conduit to speed the mission up or whatever, but we need to get at least 3 of them completed in order for a shot at Gauss from round 4 forward. Revenant, Nidus, Titania, sure. Okay, remember, the plan is just to get through the waves as fast as possible. So that means nobody mess around and, like, not be looking for the bomb enemies. Also, another thing, too. In the beginning, you can probably throw together multiple conduits. So if there's a conduit up and you get a key for another one, in the beginning, like the first 5 waves maybe, you can probably just put another conduit together. Once we get it to a certain point, or if the conduits start failing, then just be doing one at a time.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Allied base selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in and you can pull the shinies out. Trick is, you've got to wait to open. Something happens to the conduit before you can pull the goods. You don't get the goods. Ever. Also, the bleeders Allied sold the tech to will try to kill you. Give that console your bypass so we can get this thing started.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
This isn't your regular old job. Allied B sold the conduits with interference routines specifically designed for the tenant. Don't you worry, lad. I've got some workarounds. Conduit keys are carried by high-ranking muckety mucks. Lock them down.
We want to charge our weapons.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform synthesis.
First key. Right. Find a matching conduit. Demo unit coming in fast. That thing blows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit. Performance improvement? Won't be looking that Cupidon in the mouth.
Won't be kissing that Cupidon in the mouth. What about his butthole?
Not going home yet. We just got here.
Thank you for the follows. Possible for all conduits to become C rotation or only 2? I don't understand what you mean.
Ticket to Clown Con.
Is it possible for all conduits to become C rotation or only 2? What does that mean?
and get flanked.
Like after round 4, 2 of the conduits are C rotation. Am I missing chat? Is that even how it works?
You're juiced. Nice. Should have been a boffin. Is they call it? Demo unit looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit. Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Wiki says round 4 on at least 2 conduits or rotation C. It should stay the same. Once we hit round 4, every round after that should be the same kind of round. As far as part drops goes.
Eyes open, sunshine. Here we go. We're about due for more of those boxes. Interference routines. Demo units too. Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way. Demo unit looking to depart this mortal coil and take you with it. Keep it clear of that conduit. Fizzling with an incoming routine. How's that feel? The longer we stick around, the more likely we'll get our arses handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon?
And some enemies' faces to prime my shots. Look at me. I am Captain No.
Demo unit coming in fast. That thing blows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. keen to make the sale he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person sloppy, hotshot. Remember that. Enjoy the boost. Demo unit incoming. Don't let them near the conduit. Conduit's about to reset. Feeling lucky?
I did a little write-up of how the rotations work.
Dig in.
I still have it, so I'll show you here. This is how the rotations work. Conduits 1, 2, 3, 4. You will not get a Gauss part in any of the reds. But once you hit a point where round 3, rotation C is 4 conduits completed. And then from round 4 until infinity, you only have to complete 3 conduits for round C. Or I don't know if I don't know if round C is the correct thing to say, but for Gauss parts, you have to do all 3 conduits from round 4 to infinity for a shot at Gauss parts. Gauss systems, let's go.
No matter. Give another kick at the conduit. Right. They're back. And they're well pissed off.
3 more new cores to max. Let's go.
Getting a little hot. Gloves are coming off. Got another round on ya?
Honestly, I never used to like using glaive type weapons until I got a Riven for this thing. See that? Look at it.
Wakey, wakey.
Look at what it did.
Here we go.
Here we go. Is he dead? He's dead.
Can't do anything about that last interference routine. You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one.
Okay, Wolf Sludge I heard is a little fun. Love the fact that you're using Gauss to get Gauss. Yup. Which, by the way, I have an extra Riven for this glaive. And the one that I'm trying to sell is a little bit better. And I'm doing that because I'm assuming I would be able to get it sold quicker if it's a little bit better. But I have pretty close to an identical Riven on. So basically, the glaive that I'm using now with the Riven, if you put this build together, you'll have my results, but it might be a little bit better. So, if anybody wants a really good Riven, I'm looking for a really good price on it.
Here we go.
It would be for PC too. How much for the Riven? Between 15 and 2K. Close. One more shot! Out of my way.
Might be looking that Cupidon in the mouth. Alright, it's getting a little hairy. One more round, what you say? Fire, little sunshine. Here we go. More of the old ultra-violence. Keep your back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down till she pops. The longer we stick around, the more likely we'll get our asses handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon? Lock and load. More of the old ultra-violence. Keep your back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down till she pops.
Yeah, you know, somebody actually commented on my Layton video. I noticed they did it like yesterday or today. They commented on my Layton video. I don't remember exactly what they said, but it was something along the lines of like Layton being shit. And it's like, okay, don't use it then. Wow, Spanky has an opinion. That's great, Spanky. Don't use it. Just to put it into context, when he said it was shit, he lulled in his message. He was one of the lullers. Messages and lulls. Condescending messages with lulls. Saying my Layton build was shit or the weapon itself. I think he was from what I remember, it sounded like the weapon itself. I mean, you guys are watching my Layton build now. I don't change this build. I use it for, like, literally everything I do in this game. Oh my god, Neil, what happened? Ma'am, I went to school today and this kid lulled at me. He what? It was terrible. Everybody pointed and lulled with him. Just wondering, do you prefer damage numbers to show as enhanced or legacy? Guess I'll answer that when you get back. My answer is not going to be a preferred one, I guess. Probably.
Can't do anything about that last interference routine.
Get up, pussy.
Maybe I can catch the next one.
Where'd you go? Lethal build is great, even with some advanced mods missing. It's doing what it is here for. It's just not a gun for lazy players. You need to at least try to get heads to load and Karnan. Yeah, I only bring up the hater in the comments and how ridiculous of a take that was because I want to hope that most people, when they read YouTube comments, like, okay, you know what thought doesn't pop through your mind when you're reading YouTube comments? That's a 13-year-old child. That's what does not pop through your mind when you read YouTube comments. You just kind of take all of them as, oh, well, you know, kids should be outside playing, and all these adults are here writing shit. But and you see all these like hateful comments or whatever on gaming videos, and it's like, just because I'm doing it for a living, it's just it's had to have been ingrained in my brain. But the irony is that even when I'm on other YouTube channels reading comments or whatever, it still doesn't cross my mind that like that was a 12-year-old child that wrote that stupid ass ignorant statement. Which, like, that's the only reason it bothers me. It doesn't bother me that it was said. It doesn't bother me that it's sitting there. In fact, when haters leave stupid comments, it still boosts the video. So, thanks. But, like, what kind of bothers me is the idea that, like, there's going to be people that are innocent, that are just going to be passing through the comment section, and they're going to see those stupid takes, and they're going to be like, oh, I guess it's not a good weapon. Oh, I guess it's a terrible thing. I mean, this guy lulled in chat. He's asserting dominance with his lull in his message. By the way, not only am I having to get headshots here with this weapon, I'm doing it with a controller. Which is so much worse. Thank you for the follows. Hey, where you going?
Prepare for incoming support.
We got Gauss Optics and Gauss Systems. We get the chassis and we're out. Casually flexing on us like that. You know, I mean, we're doing it for the team, Hazik. Because everybody else is here and they still need a Gauss. Hazik, if you don't have a Gauss, man, we can farm one out.
Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go.
Thank you for the follows. Never gotten one of those. I was referring to you getting headshots with controller because I can't use one to save my life. Oh. See that ticking damage? That was from the glaive throw that I did. That reminds me, I hate how modern culture now is if someone uses the term apparently to other mindless people, like it invalidates your statement. Like people using, okay, little bro, someone in videos talked about something interesting and some dumbass said, okay, but who asked? And it's like, it doesn't matter. It's just an interesting fact. You don't gotta shit on others just because, yeah, I know. I mean, it's too bad we can't castrate these people, metaphorically, of course. This is a Christian channel. We don't promote violence around here. So that they don't breed and have to fucking mingle with the rest of the planet. Is Zephyr any good? Yeah. She could be. So she's not. Well, she's not bad. You will find a lot of people speaking very highly about Zephyr. I am not one of those people. I am more of an honest person. And honestly, she's not bad. How long do you usually stay for endurance runs? Usually when I do these Gauss runs, the team kind of starts to struggle around round 17 or 19. It's one of those. It's like the upper teens is where they start to struggle, and then we'll reset. But we want to try not to reset on this because we have really good spawning positioning on these bomb, whatever, bombalus, whatever, demolus. Like we have a really good RNG map right now. I don't know what you call it. Random generated map going on here. This is a really good one, so we want to try to push this harder. Oh my god, where is this nipple dick? We also haven't failed a single conduit, which is a really good sign. You know, normally when I take noobs out, I got a squad of people that don't pay any fucking attention. It's the most annoying thing because it just slows everything down. But this group I'm playing with right now, the fact that we made it this far, not a single conduit has died, you guys are on fire. You know, you failed one? Alright, well, obviously I missed it, Bender, so maybe next time X-Nay on the Aelfay.
Wakey, wakey. Here we go.
Oh, I was taking that.
We're about due for more of those what's-its, interference routines, demo units too.
Have you ever went to max level enemies before, like 999? Yeah, in the past, but I don't care to do endurance runs anymore. Like, they just got really boring and everything for me. But at least this disruption is one of the least bit less boring things that I could be doing, because it's like cocaine. Once you pop, you can't stop. Like, constantly moving. You know what I mean? It's just, it's engaging. Like, with a survival, it's like, what's the rush? There's nothing I can do to speed up a survival. So what am I gonna, that bores me. Defenses, I'm just standing in the same place the whole time. Interceptions, just defending the same thing. I mean, at least this is like mentally engaging for me. So I totally prefer these.
Improvement? Might be looking that Cupidon in the mouth.
$150 crit chance giving extra damage. 150 crit chance giving extra damage? Probably. Does apple taste like fruit? No way. Did we just get everything? I think we got everything. We had systems before. That's it. We're out. Yeet! Gauss fully acquired in approximately 42 minutes. A new world record. That's great. This team, listen, high fives all around. This team has been fantastic. You guys did flipping great. Did it all by round 16. Let's go.